This is a video covering, it's just showing a solution to the coding exercise on our summative task last week. It was about a bus, and it's here on the final exam preparation page because one way to prepare for this final exam, part of it at least, is to just make sure you understand all the details of this coding exercise from the summative. And so here it is. And I'll just read a little bit here. In this exercise, we're going to write a bus class and a tester class with a main method that tests all the functionality of the bus class. So I'm just going to go through these step by step. First of all, it says create a BlueJ project called Q2 summative task, and in it create an empty bus class, and then create a tester class with a main method that creates an object of type bus using the default constructor and prints out the contents of the toString method. Compile and run the main method to test your code. So this is really about building the smallest possible program that compiles and runs. It kind of does something. So here's my BlueJ project, Q2 summative task. I'm going to add a bus class, and I'm going to add a tester class. And when I go to my bus class, BlueJ produces all of this output, or this skeleton code. I'm just going to get rid of that. This is an empty bus class now, public class bus. And I'm going to open my tester class now, and I'm going to do the same thing. BlueJ gives us all this sample code, which is sometimes useful, but I want to start with the bare bones minimum here. Here's my tester class, and I'll make a public static void main string args. Make a main method here, and inside I'm just going to make a bus using the default constructor. Bus my bus equals new bus. That's how you make a bus object using the default constructor. I didn't write this constructor. It's just automatically there for objects that don't have a constructor. And as you can see from my bus class, there is no constructor or anything else in there yet. But nevertheless, I can create a new bus, and then I can system.out.println my bus.toString. And that's it. I'll just take one last look at the specification here. Create a BlueJ project called Q2 summative task. Create an empty bus class, tester class with a main method, create an object of type bus using the default constructor, and then print out the contents of the toString method. Let's compile and run it and see how it works. Here's my project. Compile. Just going to run my tester class. And there it is. Prints out my bus object. This is the reference or the memory location of that bus object. And that's all my program does so far. So I've completed the first step of this task. In the next video, I'll cover the second step.